back to JKPRising. Today we're going to talk about Bioshock 4 and everything we know so far about it. It's been over 3 years since Bioshock Infinite came out, and we all know that Irrational Games shut down over a year ago, which means they're not working on Bioshock, so who's going to take the helm of the franchise? 1 year ago, an article was uploaded saying that 2K Interactive would be continuing the Bioshock franchise because the IP is so damn interesting, but Kevin Levine is not going to be part of the project. We also know that 2K Marin is now in charge of the Bioshock series, who were the developers behind Bioshock 2. A few months ago, the Bioshock Collection came out for Xbox One and PlayStation 4, which remastered, so to say, Bioshock 1, 2, and 3 with 60 frames per second. So we got that game coming back to remind the gaming community, hey, Bioshock is still here, we are still relevant. In case anyone out there who has not played these three incredible games, here you go. So now Bioshock has been reintroduced into 2016. Gamers are now aware of this series again, so the fourth installment can come in and be successful. I think a big question we have is, where would Bioshock 4 go? Where would the story continue? Would it start where another game left off, or would this be a completely new area with a completely new set of characters like how Bioshock Infinite was? I know there's been some speculation of Bioshock 4 being set in space, having a city located in space. I know there could be other rumors of Bioshock 4 continuing where Bioshock 2 left off, because Bioshock 1 and Infinite are more or less connected, but Bioshock 2 is its own separate thing, and since Bioshock 2 is made by 2K Marin, this could be an excellent way to continue on where they left off in their own game. I'm actually really excited about this because my favorite game in the Bioshock franchise is Bioshock 2. I thought what the game took from Bioshock 1 in terms of gameplay, they mastered that in Bioshock 2. They made it more fun. They evolved it with the dual wielding and the fact that you could go underwater. That was incredible. And I really love the concept of the Big Sisters and how they were, spoilers, the little sisters as they aged older. And I just love the concept of having a big sister be your enemy, and then by the end of the game you became their ally and you were actually using Big Sisters to your advantage. Even though it wasn't made by Irrational Games, this was the first Bioshock to which Kevin Levine was not involved at all. And I thought that for the first time, Marin did a fucking amazing job. And I would love to see them continue where they left off in Bioshock 2, or maybe we'll get a completely brand new story and we'll just see what they got right in Bioshock 2 and expand on that in the fourth one. Apparently, 2K is trying to expand the world of Bioshock. Quote, it has not been fully realized yet. Clearly, we have a lot of time left until there is proper official confirmed news for Bioshock 4. So that's where JKPRising comes in. As everyone knows, JKPRising is a Halo channel, Dead Space channel, a little bit Deus Ex, and now Bioshock has entered the channel as a newcomer series I will be covering from now on. If there's any new Bioshock 4 information, any new Bioshock news at all, I will be covering it now on JKPRising. I'm a huge fan of the Bioshock franchise. I believe Bioshock 2 is very underrated, and the fact that 2K Marin is developing the next game that made Bioshock 2, that gets me all types of excited. Just like Dead Space 4, we have some time now to build a discussion, to build a community, to build hype and anticipation and notice for Bioshock 4. With that said, stay tuned for some more Halo videos, Dead Space videos, Deus Ex videos, and now Bioshock videos here on JKPRising. Have a good night, guys. Stay positive, and I'll see you all very soon.